So, remember how I've been saying for the past month that Valve literally stated on their official update page with the major that we'd get souvenir tokens removed from the game on the 20th of December, presumably alongside the rest of the major items and possibly having the Dreams and Nightmares case added at the same time. Okay, so now that you know that, I want you to take a quick look at your calendar. It appears I forgot to account for one magical thing that no one can predict, and that thing is called a Valve time. So today, let's talk about why I think this whole situation is happening, if this is going to turn into another RMR situation with just these things being in the game for months on end, or if it's actually somehow good for investors. So as always, if you guys do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and be sure to check out my sponsor, FreeCash. FreeCash is an easy to use site where you can earn money by completing simple tasks on your PC. By going to the Earn tab, there's short surveys you can fill out, mobile games you can play, and videos you can watch to earn coins, which you can turn into cash instantly. On average, it only takes around 18 minutes until users cash out for the first time, and there's an average of $18 earned a day. The withdrawing methods are also incredibly diverse. There's gift cards, skins, crypto, PayPal, really anything you want, and a great way to make some easy money if you've got some spare time. So be sure to check out FreeCash with that link in the description today and sign up with my link for a free 100 coins. But for now, let's get right into the video. So first of all, why do I expect this delay to be happening in the first place? Well, I've got to assume that it's tied in with the Dreams and Nightmares release, and I guess just Valve isn't finished implementing that in the game yet. They announced just about a month ago now that they chose all the skins that they were going to put in the game and stated that we're currently contacting the winners and will work with them over the coming weeks as we prepare their items to get shipped into the game. They also stated that there were 24 different community artists that got their skins added to the case, so I gotta imagine this is not going to be a quick process, but still. As to why they would say souvenir tokens get removed from the game on the 20th just to tie it with this is beyond me, since they obviously didn't have those dates aligned. So how is this going to affect the market, if at all? Obviously supply is going to be more of an issue now depending on how many days Valve want to extend this, but is there any damage so far? We've already been going on with this for 2 going on 3 days. Well, in certain cases it has, in others it hasn't. Souvenir packages are still being bought at the same rate that they were a few days ago. In my video on the 19th, where I talked about these things being removed from the game, hopefully the day after that video came out, which obviously didn't happen, I said that Mirage packages were being sold in the 6,000 range on the Steam market every day, and that hasn't changed at all, thankfully, so demand is still there. But if we look at sticker capsules, their supply is increasing pretty drastically. This image on your screen right now being from just 3 days ago on December 19th, and this image is from right now. Legends capsules up about 20% in supply on the Steam market, Contenders capsules up about 20% as well, but surprisingly Challengers capsules have not moved at all in supply, which is really interesting. They still remain at the lowest quantity of the market out of all these three, and notably the Mouse Gold sticker, which I've been looking at as an investment because of its really low supply and high price because people clearly want it, has not taken a hit either. So sticker prices haven't really been affected at all yet. There's nothing drastic. We haven't seen all of them just dump out, but thousands more of these are coming into the market, and that's not something you want to see in the days where we expected this thing to be gone already. Because no matter how good these stickers look at the end of the day, if there's too much supply and Valve wants to keep these things in for another week, another 2 weeks, another month, that's going to hurt the price, and it's going to hurt it a lot. Once again, we saw this with RMR, and we do not want to repeat that, especially when Valve told us that the 20th was the day that these things were being removed, but we have been bamboozled yet again. But there is some good news to this whole situation that hopefully won't break your bank if you're holding onto these items, whether they're sticker capsules, souvenir packages, whatever. When people had no clue when RMR capsules were going to be removed from the game, there was not only a lot of hype buildup leading to when they eventually got removed, and a lot of talk about investing in them the whole time that caused the price to just blow up right out of the water after they got removed from the game finally, and for that to continue a few days after they got removed from the game as well. But Legends capsules, for example, nearly doubling in this period of time. And while I'm not trying to say that the same thing is going to happen this time around, and we're going to see everything just double in price a week after they get removed from the game, it is very possible we do see a really notable spike, especially since stickers this time are a lot more, I guess, crafter friendly and well received by the community. I would have to guess if this happens, we would have to wait like another month for these things to get removed to see them explode to levels like we saw before, but I'm not really betting on that. Once again, if Valve said these souvenir tokens aren't going to be redeemable after the 20th, I can't imagine the planned date of removing everything from the game should be another month after that. Hopefully it should just be a week at most or a few days. But once again, it is Valve time. You never really have a solid answer, and your guess is probably as good as the Valve teams at this point, because I am sure they don't know what the hell is going on and a precise date to anything. So overall, I don't think there's any moves you have to make right now. If you're holding on to sticker capsules, I would keep holding on to them until these things get removed from the game at least. I mean, if you bought at this point, there's no point to selling now, but if they have their big spike, you can potentially flip for some really solid profit, depending on if the hype is there like it was last time. Either way, I think we'll see an increase, because now people don't know when these things are going to be removed from the game, so it's possible a lot of people want to buy them up once they get removed, but maybe not. Either way, souvenir packages are probably a similar situation. I don't see any reason to sell them right now. Even if more supply is coming in, the market seems to be keeping up and providing demand so far. And until that starts falling off, and even if it does, you should be fine until these things get removed from the game at least. And then we'll go from there. See if the hype carries over after these things are removed from the game. See how many are being bought a day, a week, a month after they're removed compared to the 6,000 being bought a day now. And then we could decide to double down, start to sell off, or whatever it might be. But for now, Valve just seems like they want to toy with us and make us wait a little longer. Hopefully a little longer and not a lot longer, but it isn't the end of the world, so just waiting for now seems to be the safest play in my eyes. Let's see what Valve wants to do and how long they want to keep this running. But as always, I think that does wrap it up for this video. Just a short one covering this, as always, really interesting situation with Valve. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and feel free to check out some of my other videos as well. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.